Hey guys, Glockster42. Well, show and tell time again. Built this diorama 2021, just after the pandemic, when it was still hard to get stuff, but we were finally getting a little bit of freedom back. Let's not get into that. I don't want to talk politics. Anyway, all right, basically what I've got here is a fall of Berlin. I wanted to try and show the extreme chaos that was going on in Berlin right at the fall. So this is right at the end of April. We're getting the Germans getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and trying to get, they're getting attacked from all sides. One side, they try to break out one way, they get pushed back. They try and break out another way, they get pushed back. So basically we've got a couple of different groups, basically just all pushed back into this corner, and yeah, this is probably pretty much it for them. Alright guys, well, I'll just give you a few details of what I've used here. This Hetzer right here is Academy's Hetzer. It's a great kit. I was really surprised how nice it went together. Maybe not quite as slick as the Tamiya Hetzer, but it's a really, really nice kit. Recommended. This is the very old Italieri BMW with the sidecar. I've had that in my stash for years, and I was like, yeah, let's put it together. The mobile Flack Wagon is from Tamiya. Nice kit, built stone stock, painted up. I even used the vinyl tracks on it because I figured, well, you know what? It's going to be buried away. We're going to have the sides all open and down, so let's just use them. The building is from MiniArt. I believe it's the... I think it's a ruined French building, but... you know what? It goes into Berlin. I thought I'd paint it up, give it a little bit of color, add to the little bit of pop of color to the desolation of what's going on. The figures are almost all Tamiya. Let's see. Tamiya. Not sure. I think these two guys are either Master Box, MiniArt, or Dragon. Another Tamiya. These two are definitely Dragon. They're slightly bigger, so I put them together and put them off to the side here. Gave everybody pretty much late war camouflage, MP, or I should say STG-44s for the rifles for the most part. There's a couple guys there with the G43s. Yeah, one guy with the G43, two guys with the G43. The officer here's got a G43. The fellow here who's with the Panzerfaust has got a G43, and this poor bastard is the only one with the K98. So let's zoom in a bit. I'm not the greatest figure painter in the world, but let's take a look at some of the guys. So these two are kind of the center of the diorama, and they basically are dead center. It's either going to be, you could have those two guys as your primary pose, or these two gentlemen over here with your primary pose. Either or, it doesn't really matter, but as you can see, the two larger dragon figures are up over there, and the fellow with the grenade, that's another Tamiya figure, and I just can't remember the kneeling guy, where he's from. Now the base is basically a Yusk, which is a low-grade IKEA, because IKEA didn't have any bases just after COVID, so I had to go look for bases, and I found that one. And as you can see, there's the building. Let me just zoom back a bit on the building. It's a nice kit. It's actually, no, I shouldn't say that. It's kind of a bear to put together because they're vacuum formed. You have to cut them out, glue them in. There's lots of plastic work. There's lots of filling seams. But you know what? It turned out pretty good. I think that tram back in the corner, the power pole basically is from MiniArt, I believe. So we kind of got a whole hodgepodge of different figures in here, different figures, different companies, just to throw this diorama together. So anyway, there it is, guys. I hope this maybe gets somebody inspired to do something maybe a little bit bigger. I used to do a lot of small dioramas. It gets to a point where too big is too much, but I've got so many single kits sitting up on shelves that I've been trying to do 2-3 model dioramas to get them off the shelves and onto something else. And yeah, so the base is poured plaster of Paris, so I carved them all out. I carved out the drain there and the sidewalk that you can't see, and these bricks I probably have had those since the early 80s, maybe the late 70s. Bought those from the old Squadron Signal catalog when it was paper, black and white paper, and you'd have to go through and order everything out and do it all by the mail, and drive into the bigger city where they had the customs department and pay for your customs fees. And yeah, the bad old days of that, when you pretty much had to mail order just about every single thing that you wanted to build models. So anyway, guys, enough blabbering on about the old days. Be well, do well, be a decent person, go build some models and have some fun. Later, guys.